Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a super easy minimal spring look. So we're just going to jump right into it. I am using my new fave Glossier Stretch Concealer, and one of the reasons why I love it is because you can use it for multiple things. So here I'm kind of doing a spot foundation kind of thing. I'm just using it as a foundation over the areas that I get really red. For added coverage, I'm just going to use my finger instead of the brush and pack it underneath my eyes and then also on my eyelids. This just provides more coverage than using the foundation brush, and we will be prepping the eyelids because we're going to do an eyeshadow look in a few minutes. Next, we are just going to powder the areas that I tend to get shiny at throughout the day, and I'm also just going to set my concealer because I do crease no matter what. So I'm setting on the sides of my nose, on my chin, and then I am doing on my forehead, just my T-zone, essentially where I get oily throughout the day. Next, I am using my tried and true blush MILANI Luminoso. I just love this for springtime and summertime and all the time. It's just a really beautiful pinky peach, and it has a little bit of luminosity to it, thus the name Luminoso. Next, we are using some bronzer because, guys, I am looking so pale lately. I really need the sun to come out and give me a nice tan, but in the meantime, I'm just going to fake it and put bronzer literally all over my face. So recently I like doing my eyebrows before I go on to my eyeshadow look. I think it just kind of sets the tone for how dramatic I want my eyeshadow to be, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing my basic eyebrow routine. I am working it on the head of the brow and the tail of the brow, and I'm just basically filling in any of the sparse areas and then brushing it all out with the little spoolie end. Now we're going to go into the LORAC Unzipped palette. You guys, I know I've used this a million times on my channel before, but it's literally one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. If you like shimmers, if you like warm tones, if you like pigmented colors, which I think everyone does, then you are going to love this palette. I literally can't say enough good things about it. It's so easy to use, and all of the colors, literally all of the colors, are so beautiful. So I'm putting that warm shimmer all over my eyelids, and then I am just using that highlighting shade, putting it on the inner corners and also on my brow bone. And then I'm just going to take whatever was left on that blending brush and just swipe it underneath my eyes, so it's not too much color underneath the eyes, but it is matching what's on the eyelids. This next step is completely optional, but what I like to do is just add a darker color to the lash line. I feel like this is just a really good trick if you want to keep your eye look looking more natural, but you want your lashes to look just a little bit thicker. You guys, I almost forgot the highlight. Who am I? I don't even know anymore. So I'm just going to use the Benefit What's Up highlighter on my cheeks and my nose and my lips like I usually do. Next thing is to curl the eyelashes. I used to never really be into this step, but I feel like it has helped my eyelashes look even longer lately, so I'm into it. Next, I am just putting literally a million layers of mascara on my eyelashes, and I said this in my last video, but kind of just stamping the mascara onto my lower lash line so it just defines it a little bit more. And finally, for my lips, I'm going to use the Glossier Generation G Lipstick in the shade Like. It's just a really natural, pretty pink. And I like to put a lot of layers on because I feel like it just makes the lipstick more opaque, but you can do a light layer if you want. And when I finished, I thought, I want to be a little bit more extra. So I put some lip gloss on top of the lipstick, and it's just a nude lip gloss just to make it a little bit more shiny. And that, my friends, is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this quick little makeup tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see when I post, click that little bell in the corner, and I'll see you next time.